Hey guys, Megan Larson back again with another video. So today we're going to be talking all about social media. So specifically social media for hairstylists, and specifically how do you grow your following as a hairstylist to either target more clients to get them in your chair, or hairstylists if you're wanting to become an educator, or both like I did. So the first thing we need to do is you need to check your bio. In your Instagram profile, look at your bio, and it should have your first and last name. It should have the salon that you work at. It should have the state and that you live in. That way, if clients are new to the area, they can see exactly where you're located and know that you're close to them. It should have what you specialize in, what services you offer, anything like that, just a brief description that shows who you are, what you do, and what your page is about, whether that is attracting clients or hairstylists. So that's gonna vary a little bit depending on who you're trying to target. So say you are a hairstylist trying to target other hairstylists because you want to become an educator, then I would maybe put hair educator or something like that in your bio. You could put social media for hairstylists, or whatever it is you're trying to teach other hairstylists, or balayage classes, anything like that. You guys get the gist. So that way when people click on your page, they know exactly who you are, what you do, what your page is about, because from there they're going to make a conscious decision whether or not to follow you or not follow you. And if you're giving them something they need, they will choose to follow you if you are giving them that value, because they want to keep seeing that post. So if you are posting to get more clients, you want to make sure you're educating the client on what products they need to be using at home. Maybe even showing them a hair tutorial on how to style their hair at home, or just little hot tips that you can give them to take care of their home, or take care of their hair at home, or maybe even educate the guests on how often they need to come back. If you're a blonde, you need to be coming back every 2 to 3 weeks to get your hair toned, or if you're gray, you need to be coming back every 4 to 6 weeks. And if you got balayage or highlights, how often do you need to be coming back, and what kind of maintenance is involved. So just educating your guests like that. They love to know that kind of stuff. But also it's going to generate more revenue for you, because they're going to come back more often if they understand how often they need to come to maintain their hair. And then for hairstylists, of course, we want to educate them on what they want to know. What are hairstylists struggling with? If you guys can find out what people are really wanting to learn and know, and what they're missing, and if you can give that information to them, then they will follow you because they want to know more. So educating hairstylists on hair formulas, put your hair formulas in your captions, show them, videos do great. Showing other hairstylists a video tutorial of you doing foils. Maybe they can grab a quick little tip on how you foiled somebody's hair. So just keep your caption educated for hairstylists. Now back to if you are looking to educate gain clients and educate hairstylists to become an educator, put both in your captions. So what I have done that worked really well for me is, in my caption, I will at the top put it geared more towards my clients first. So I'll give it a cute little quirky name or whatever that catches people's attention. Might say what we did. Maybe I'll throw in a little quick tip for the clients, but also it can help the hairstyles. And then I'll skip down a space, and then I'll have a block of my formula. I'll put my formula, and that's for the hairstylist. So just something like that. You can separate them so you can target the client and the stylist in the same post. Also, one more quick tip is hashtags. Hashtags are huge for growing your following so that you can get more clients in your chair, or even targeting hairstylists. So a lot of times I look at hairstylist profile, and I look at their pictures and their images, and I look at their hashtags. And the hashtags they are using are so broad that they get lost Like they're using hashtags that there's like millions of pictures in that hashtag, and they're getting lost, and they're not really specifically targeting who they actually want to target. So I suggest to niche down, go a little, use smaller hashtags, use more specific hashtags. So for instance, if you're trying to grow your clientele, you want to be using your local hashtags. So I live in the Roanoke, Virginia area. So I'm going to be using hashtag Roanoke VA, hashtag Roanoke VA hair, hashtag Roanoke VA hairstylist, hashtag just all the local surrounding cities and towns within about a 30-minute radius for me. So that has worked really well for myself and for our salon. You can also hashtag local businesses, like local restaurants that are super popular, because maybe people will search that restaurant hashtag, but then there's your hair picture and maybe they're new to the area, and you never know, it could lead to them clicking on that hashtag and taking them right over to your page, and there you go. If you are trying to attract hairstylists, then you want to be using hashtags that are going to attract hairstylists. So think about, what would a hairstylist be searching for if they wanted to find maybe a class you're offering, or if they just would want to find certain education that you're giving away. So maybe I would do hashtag balayage classes if I'm teaching balayage classes or whatever it is. Or maybe I'll do hashtag hair formulas, hashtag hair color formulas. And when you start typing in your hashtags at the end of your post, you'll notice the hashtags will pop up and it'll say right next to it a number. That means that that's how many hashtags are listed in those categories. So if they've got millions, I highly suggest not to use those hashtags, because they're honestly more times than none are going to get lost in that sea of hashtags. But if you have a hashtag come up that has maybe only 100 posts, or maybe even 1,000 or a couple thousand, I would go ahead and use that hashtag, because that's a good hashtag and your picture is very likely to be found. So those are my quick tips for today. I hope that really helped you guys. And if you guys like this video, you can comment below. Let me know how you liked it. Let me know if it helped you. Also, if you have any other video requests, you can let me know in the comments below. You can also connect with me on Instagram at megan.lorson. I post lots of other social media content and tips. So if you guys are looking to grow your clientele behind the chair, or even become an educator and do more with growing your following, then definitely give me a follow over there, and I'd love to connect with you guys. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.